Hey everybody, how you doing? The California Democratic Party convention is this weekend, and they sent me a copy of a video tribute to the great senator that I'm posting here, and you will see in a second. Following that is an interview that I did with her and was part of the press pool during the construction of Salesforce Transit Center, and in that video she's standing with then Supervisor Jane Kim, the director of the Joint Powers Authority for the Trans-Bay Transit Center, Maria Kaplan at the time, and the late San Francisco Mayor Ed Lee. Nancy Pelosi is one of the greatest senators of our time, and I will miss her. She will never be forgotten.
We don't agonize, we organize.
Speaker of the United States
Best speaker the House of Representatives have ever had.
Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi.
An iron fist in a Gucci glove.
The iconic, the heroic, the legendary Speaker Emerita, Nancy D'Alessandro Pelosi.
She believed from her years watching her father get elected, the campaign was won on the ground.
How are you? I'm Nancy Pelosi. I'm running for Congress.
I've known Nancy Pelosi for so many years, and we've worked together, and we put together the biggest registration program that our party had ever seen.
Pelosi will take the oath of office a week from now.
The Honorable Nancy Pelosi, you are a member of the House of Representatives.
The House will come to order.
The greatest speaker in the history of the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi.
Hello, I'm Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi. The most urgent health issue facing our community is AIDS.
Nancy's early recognition of the urgency of the AIDS epidemic saved countless lives.
That worked out in the healthcare reform, and Nancy's the one that finally pushed it through. She's tough as nails, constantly underestimated by her opponents.
We go through the gate's closed, we'll go over the fence is too high, we'll pole vault in. If that doesn't work, we'll parachute in, but we're going to get healthcare reform passed.
The nays are 220, the nays are 215, the bill is passed.
Being a woman is no longer a pre-existing medical condition.
Pelosi's commitment to the American people was apparent when she led the passage of sweeping legislative achievements, even under immense pressure and opposition.
One of the final bills that I signed as Speaker the first time around was the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So you can just imagine how exciting it is at this point, at the end of this term as Speaker, to be signing the Respect for Marriage Act. For our daughters, our granddaughters, we are not going back.
Tying the two together, social justice issues and climate change. Nancy Pelosi was the one to pass the most consequential climate bill of all time.
Democrats celebrating a major legislative win as the House passed the Inflation Reduction Act.
The motion is adopted.
Most of all, let us thank and acknowledge the Dreamers for their courage, their optimism, their hope, their inspiration to make America more American. Thank you, my colleagues.
Here in San Francisco, the Democrat Nancy Pelosi.
When Nancy Pelosi entered the United States House of Representatives, there were only 12 Democratic women in the entire House. Today, there's 15 Democratic congresswomen from California and 94 nationally.
It gives me great pride to serve as Speaker of the most diverse House of Representatives in the history of our country.
She literally stood up to the President of the United States.
Article 2 is adopted.
Pelosi supporters say having her at the top of the party will energize women voters who are key to Democratic victories.
To the first woman speaker in our history, the gentlelady from California, Nancy Pelosi.
It is a moment for which we have waited over 200 years.
Pelosi.
The greatest speaker ever. I always tell this story. It was posted on a hospital in Africa, and it said, when one day I die and happily go to meet my Maker, and I go before him, he will say to me, show me your wounds. show me your wounds. If I have no wounds to show him, he will say, was nothing worth fighting for. And I'm proud of my wounds. And please don't hesitate to chime in on the subject of it.
You know there's not a lot of support in the district for taking on international career and even on this Bay Area delegation. How do you explain, what the end result we're trying to achieve here is and why it's justified this determination?
The President of the United States has decided that in keeping with our values and especially our national security, that we cannot ignore the use of chemical weapons against people of Syria. It is clear from the intelligence that it happened and that the responsibility for it is at the doorstep of the Assad regime in Syria. Use of chemical weapons is outside the circle of civilized human behavior. To ignore it is to encourage those who have weapons of mass destruction to think that they can use them with impunity. It has been a pillar of our national security that we would deter, in fact stop, the use of weapons of mass destruction, of which chemical weapons are one. So I respect the opinion and the views of everyone on the subject. I'm very proud of the House Democratic Caucus because they have been very thoughtful in the deliberations. They have suggested changes to the President's original resolution to talk about narrowing the focus, insisting on a short time frame, and making sure that it is targeted, tailored, and for the purpose of deterring the use of chemical weapons. For that reason, I support the use of a strike to do just that. I prefer what my members are suggesting, a more narrow resolution than the President originally suggested. Such a resolution, not completely, but such a resolution was passed in the Senate committee yesterday, and we look forward to seeing how they go forward. And again, I'm very proud of none of us wants to use force. The President does not make this decision, take this decision lightly. So it is, I think, worth the obsolete use of force should be not considered as a use of how to resolve conflict. But the fact is, we're going to keep the American people safe, if we're going to deter the use of future use of weapons of mass destruction, we have to say this cannot spread. So we'll see how it goes, and again, I'm proud of although again everyone has unease about using force, that our members have channeled their concerns into a more tailored resolution that I think will have more impact.
Leader Pelosi, you called President Obama's move to bring this to Congress a sign of strength, but because most Americans don't support the action, and they also don't understand. They don't think the President has explained clearly why you have to take action in Syria. So what does he have to do moving forward?
It is important for the mayor, as President Lincoln said, that public sentiment is everything. And while it's very hard to move people to a place where they would say, okay, use force, and I'm proud of the American people for their resistance to it. It's based on a number of things. There was a gross misrepresentation of what was the motivation for use of force in Iraq. And people clearly proved that Assad used weapons of mass destruction, chemical weapons against people of Syria, including over 400 children. That's again barbaric, outside the cycle of civilized behavior. And I agree with you. I think the president has to make a clear case that he did do it. The Assad regime is responsible, A, and B, that this will be a limited, tailored, focused attack for the purpose of deterring future use of weapons of mass destruction. And I think that his values on the subject will be very important for American people to hear. He did not draw this line in the sand. This isn't about Obama doing it. This is about humanity drawing a line decades ago after the atrocities of World War I because of chemical weapons, drawing that line, which Assad should not have crossed. But again, it's difficult, and again, it's hard because it's very emotional. None of us, again, wants to use force or initiate the use of force. But again, there's equity to be gained, and that equity is about sending a message to Assad and others who consider these. You're right, the president needs to make a case more clearly to the American people about why and what this is of proliferation. People talk to us that go to war, what we're going to war, make them strike. And that is really what we're doing.
Thank you very much. Convenient tours are available. Check in please over at the desk. Thank you all for coming.